everyone, my name is Hila, and today we're gonna start reading at Magic Trias Merlin Mission Book 13, Moonlight on the Magic Flute, Chapter 4, Jack of Frog Creek, and Deanna reading at Chapter 5, okay? And now, are you ready for this one book with a lot of stories? And now here we go! And first we can read is the Magic Trias Merlin Mission Book 13, Moonlight on the Magic Flute, Chapter 4, Jack of Frog Creek. Annie was laughing so hard that she could barely stand up. What happened to you in there? She said. After I crossed, I left. When I took back into the room, you were still bowing. She didn't say rise, said Jack. Yeah, she did, dummy, said Annie. Well, I didn't hear her, said Jack. He turned away from Annie and had started walking as fast as he could. He strolled through the elegant room into another. He didn't know where he was. These rooms all looked the same, Jack got angry, with the stupid violet furniture and stupid gold ceramic walls. Jack, wait, Annie called. She hurried after him. Jack kept walking this way to get far away from the scenes to his disaster. Finally, he came to the door that led outside. He opened it and stepped out into the long marble trance that overlooking the back of the palace. Bright silvery light from a full of a moon shone a huge garden. Jack stood into the chilly air, trying to climb down. He took a deep breath and he desperately wanted to run back to the treehouse and go home. Jack! Asked Annie, half slipped out to join him. I'm sorry I called you to dummy, she said. Are you okay? I didn't hear her say to rise, said Jack, and the flute fell out of my coat and my hat came off and my wing and I sneezed and I slipped. Come on, let's live and we can go down the stairs. No, we can't live now, said Annie. We have a mission from a Merlin. Don't feel bad. Hardly anyone saw what you did. Yeah, except Her Imperial Majesty and all those Imperial kids, said Jack. They have all laughed at me. They weren't being mean, said Annie. You're funny. Here, give me your wing. And Jack had handed Annie his wig, and she had put it back on her head and straightened it. Your hat, she said. Jack gave her his hat, and she had placed it over to his wing. Hide the flute, said Annie. She had stuck the silver flute back into his pocket. I don't know what we need the flute for, she said. There was nothing too dangerous here. I don't get this whole mission. We'll figure out. Let's go back in, said Annie. She pulled Jack inside to the palace. So, what do we do now? Asked Annie. Said Jack. We should find a party we were invited to, said Annie. They must be the Merlin want us to do. She pointed across the room. People were streaming through the scent of doors in another room. Loud party of the noises came from inside, the chatter of the guests, twinkling china, and a harp of the violin music. Jack pulled it back, but Annie don't took him by the arm. Don't worry, I'll bet there are hundreds of the people here, she said. We'll get lost into the crowded. But what about all those kids and their Imperial Majesty? Jack asked. They don't care about us, said Annie. They have too many other guests to think about. Come on, Annie have led Jack through the double doors into the party room. Wow, breathed Jack. He and Annie have stopped and stared. The party's room is the size of the football field. The grand paintings have covered the twirling ceiling. Oh, the football field is very, very big, and there's so many people staying there, so that means it's like an Olympic, and there's very, very many people, so it's just look like an Olympic, and the room is very, very big, like a football field. And the guests stood around long dinner tables, chatting and laughing. Women faced themselves, their diamonds and rubies flashing to the candlelight. The air had smelled like a fortune, power and roses, delight. And the air had smelled like a fortune. Oh yes. Okay, let's talk about this mission. She said, and to Annie, we have to have a brilliant artist get on the right path of being joy in the world. Yeah, but first we have one, said Jack. Right, so let's look around, said Annie. And Jack and Annie have started to drifting together toward the huge room. Jack have gazed to the grown-ups and dressed like a finery and look a pretty mustang. What does the brilliant artist took like? Jack wondered. Jack of Rock Creek, came a high little voice. Oh no, delighted Jack. He veered around. The boy with a tiny sword was grinning up at him. I've been looking all over to you, Jack. He said. Hi, said Annie. What's your name? Wolfie, said the boy. That's a funny name, said Annie. So is Jack of Rock Creek, said Wolfie. His eyes shone and looked up at Jack. Are you a clown? He asked. Annie giggled. Yeah, that's right. I am a clown, said Jack. How old are you, Wolfie? Said Annie, changing the subject. 6, the little boy said. 6? Said Jack. The kid looked more like 4 years old, he thought. 5 at the most. And I'm 11, the girl said. For the first time, Jack noticed the girl was standing behind Wolfie. She wore a white dress into the red roses. She was the girl who had helped him at the line. Hi, said Annie. Hello again, the girl in the soft, lovely voice. I'm Wolfie's sister. Jack felt a face grow red. The girl must have seemed a fool to himself. My name is Neri, said girl. Neri, said Annie, trying to pronounce her name. The girl smiled. You can call me Nan if you like, she said. Wolfie and I enjoyed your presence of the great rosiest room, Jack. You must be very proud of her Imperial Majesty does not laugh easily. She struggled and scratched his wing. And his wonder of the girl was joking, but she looked serious, so decided not to tell her. It hasn't meant to be funny. Do you call her mother and her Imperial Majesty? Annie said to the Nan. And Nan looked confused. No, we call her Mama, said Wolfie. But you just call her Imperial Majesty. Doesn't laugh much, said Annie. Oh, her Imperial Majesty is not our mother. Nan said, our mother is back at some Spurberg. We're just visiting to the palace. Then why is Wolfie sitting on the Imperial Majesty's lap? Said Annie. Because she likes me very much, Wolfie. Pipe up. Oh, butter. Like Jack, Wolfie, be modest, said Nan, shaking her head. Actually, Wolfie jumped off her lap and when we present ourselves. And I've tried to grab him, but Her Imperial Majesty wanted to stay with her. Oh, were all those other kids impartial children? Annie said. Oh, yes, said the Nan. Papa taught me all her names before he called her like little friend Jane, Maximilian, Joseph, and Maria Antonia, and Maria Carol, Maria Josepha, Maria Emmeline, Maria Isabel, Maria Christina, Maria Jonah, and Maria Anna. Said Annie. Maria is a popular name around here. Nan laughed. And Jack liked her, making her laugh. Hey, look at me, said Wolfie. Then he pulled off his wig. He pretended to sneeze when he fell on his floor. And I'm Jack Clown, he said. How very funny, said Jack, pronouncing a smile. He'd had just about enough of Wolfie. Nan, we have a question for you, said Annie. Do you know there are brilliant artists here at the party? I haven't really been to the Benin long enough to meet many people, said Nan. But Papa told me the artists do live. Wait, Wolfie broke in. And he half jumped to his feet. I know someone who was very brilliant. Who? Asked Annie. Me, said Wolfie, and he bowed. Wolfie, said Nan, shaking her head. Right. And, said Jack, he turned it back to Nan. But what were you about to say? But Wolfie broke it again. Nan and I are both brilliant, he exclaimed at a high voice. Our Papa teaches us math, history, writing, reading, geography, music, drawing, writing, fencing, and dancing. Wolfie raised his arms around her head and did a little dance step. And Annie had left. Wolfie, stop, said Nan. Yeah, cool kid, thought Jack. Do you want to go outside and play the garden? Wolfie asked Jack and Annie. We can all dance. I don't think so, Wolfie, said Jack, but thanks. He turned it to Nan. So, what are you going to tell us about the artist? Oh, yes, said Nan. Papa told me that Her Imperial Majesty often invites artists to live at the palace and work here. Perfect, said Jack. Do you think any of them were here at the party now? Asked Annie. I don't know, said Nan. The palace is very big. Papa told us more than 1,500 people live here. Why are you looking for a brilliant artist? Oh, said Annie, we are on a mission too. Jack interrupted her. To a party of a brilliant artist. He finished. That's our mission. And then he laughed because he knew he had sounded stupid. Nan laughed too. I see, she said. Oh, all right then. At dinner, I will ask Papa where the artists stay. Thank you, said Jack. Finally, he thought. They're staring at Merlin's mission. Now it's chapter 5, Band Manners. And tomorrow we start reading at chapter 5 and dinner reading at chapter 6 or 7. Or maybe we're going to get a new beginning of the stories, okay? Now, did you have fun? You lost English culture become like some this book, but not the story because it might be a new chapter to read, okay? And now please thumbs up my YouTube. Now bye-bye everybody and have a nice day. Bye!